is me, Marcy, and today I'm going to be going over some messages that we've gotten. It's not from any like fans or anything, but it's just people, when Lily's going around with her headdress on, people are just messaging her like, oh, let me have your headdress, like, I don't know you, but give me your headdress, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just going to be reviewing the pictures and telling you all this, why, like, you shouldn't do it. It's not nice to do it. It's not kind. And I'm just going to be explaining the pictures, why I don't like it. People may have different opinions on this, and just comment down below if you have different opinions. So, the first message is, and if I have your message on here, don't be offended because I just know for next time that you shouldn't do it. So, in this first message, it says, I'm not going to say their name. You could read it if you want to, because I don't want to offend anyone. It says, please, please, please give me your spike. My one is gone. So this day I was going around and I had my blue spike on, like I showed you in a previous video that I just uploaded. And she kept asking me for a spike. She obviously had a spike on. I would show you her, but I don't want to be mean to anybody. And she obviously had a spike on. She kept messaging me that her spike was lost. It was lost. And you can't lose a spike. You have to get scammed or hacked or something like that. And she just kept messaging me for it. And I'm still her buddy because I just try to be nice to people and not like mean. So that's the first message. And just let this be a reminder for you not to message that to people, because it really gets on people's nerves, and it, like, people can't really, like, wear anything in Animal Jam, like a rare, without people being like, oh, can I have that? Like, I didn't meet you, but can I have that? Like, I lost mine. It's like, nobody's going to believe that. Just don't. So let me close this one out. And the next one is, what for tan worn? Okay, this may not sound bad, but the thing is, it was me. I was walking around and I had my worn on, and this person just messaged me and they were like, what for your tan worn? But I know this may sound like, oh, they're just asking you for a trade, but I didn't have it on trade. Just because I'm wearing it doesn't mean you can ask me like what for it. I find it kind of rude sometimes. I know it's weird to find it rude, but it's like, I'm wearing it. I don't need people asking me like if they can trade it. Like, I wear it just so I can have clothing to wear on Animal Jam, not for people to ask me like, can I trade you for it? And that's basically what I have a problem with in that one. So it may not seem like that much of a big deal, but it's not really a big deal to me either. But yeah. Okay, I just have a few in here that I need to look through. No, not that one. Sorry. Oh yeah. So there's this. No, it's not the same person. Okay. Sorry for the yelling. And so I don't have the other message, but I do have one message, and it says, this one person, they said, okay, found it, sorry. They said, want my spike for your headdress? It sounds pretty normal, like, they're just like, oh, do you want to trade? And at this time, Lily did have it on trade, and they were asking her. And she denied because she wouldn't trade her headdress. She wasn't going to trade her headdress. And she said, sorry, no, I'm not going to trade it for a spike. And what they said, let me just find the picture. They said, okay, I think my dream will never come true. They said that to her. And that just ruins someone's day. Like, nobody wants to, like, be like that. It's like someone's just being, it's like they were kind of being nice to you, and then all of a sudden it makes you feel like you just like hurt them. And then it makes you just feel bad. Like, you don't say that. That's just trying to make them feel guilty. And I don't like when people do that. And I just find it rude. It's not really rude. I just can't find a good word. What I'm just going to use is guilty. It makes me feel guilty when people do that, and it makes Lily feel guilty too. And yeah, so the next one is, it's the same one. Oh, so this one, it's trade me rare spike or put your spike on trade. So I find this rude. Like, they're basically like, trade me, like, let me go back to the pictures. So I think it was me. I don't know who it was. I'm just gonna put it in my perspective because this is how I would basically feel. I was wearing a spike, and then somebody goes up to you, and they're just like, oh, trade me your spike, or wait, trade me rare spike or put your spike on trade. Like, I don't have a rare spike to trade you. Like, that's really demanding and mean. Also, it's like, or put your spike on trade. You can't really tell me what to put on trade and what not to put on trade. If I don't want to trade it, I don't want to trade it. And I don't get why people can't see that. And the next one is, oh, sorry if Lily's following me around. She's trying to talk to me, and I told her I was making a video, but she didn't listen. Okay, so next one. I'm just kind of losing track of what I'm saying. It's like, oh, weird. And this is the same, like, what for your tan worn. It's what for your headdress someone sent. And Lily was just wearing it around, just trying to, like, look nice with her eagle. Like, she put it on her eagle, and someone keeps asking her, what for your headdress? Like, what if they don't want to trade their headdress? What if they just want to wear it? Like, she has a right to wear it and people not to ask her, oh, what do you want for it? Like, I'm wearing it because I want to wear it. Because I want to have that piece of clothing. I'm not wearing it because, oh, I don't like it. Trade me. That's why I'm wearing it. No. And I find that very rude too. And so that's basically the same thing as the other one. And I'm just going to go on to, wrong one. The next one, I have like 2 more left. Okay, so let me just make sure this doesn't have another one. Okay, there are 2 really good ones now. So, one day, Lily was just going around, and she was wearing some rares, like a spiked collar. I don't know exactly what she was wearing, but she was wearing something like a spiked collar or her headdress. And someone's like, buddy me. And she just doesn't buddy random people. It's not what she does. Like, she has a few buddies on her friends list that are her actual, like, buddies, people that she plays with, not random people. Like, I sometimes buddy because I feel kind of bad for not buddying them. And they just back. Sorry for that little interruption. There's just chaos in the background. So, basically what I was saying from before, so Lily got a message from this one girl, and she was like, buddy me. And she asked why. And the reason this girl wanted to buddy her is, she said it because you look cool. Or because you're cool. And since she was wearing a lot of rares, I've had people do that to me. They're like, buddy me. And then they're like, I don't, like, have some of my rares. Can you give me some? And I knew, like, that's what they were going to do. So, I just don't like when people do that. It's like, you buddy someone to play with them, to be their friend, not to ask them for rares. Like, I know, like, some people are really gullible and they fall for that. Like, oh, you're my friend, I could give you rares. But it's not nice. It's basically taking advantage of someone. Like, your new friend that just wants to be friends with you. And it just really annoys me. Excuse me. Sorry, just burped. When people do that. And that's basically it. Okay, I have one last thing. This last message, it says, "What for rare headdress? It is my dream item, so I like to try." And I find a problem with this because they're like, it's my dream item. So with the other message, like, oh, I guess my dream will never come true, it's basically saying, like, making you feel guilty, like, it's my dream item, and if you deny it, then they're going to be upset, and you're going to feel like it's completely your fault because you did that. And I just don't like people who do that, and that's basically it. That's the end of the video. I know it's kind of rant, but I just wanted to inform you that you shouldn't do that. It just makes people feel bad, and it's not right. If anybody does that to you, just report them, or just... I usually screenshot it because if people ever come back and they're like, you have no evidence I said that, I just screenshot it. I know that's kind of like blackmailing them or something like that, but it just helps if Animal Jam is like, I don't know if this would ever happen, but they're like, oh, we couldn't find anything, and you would have to send them like pictures or something. But just think about this. Consider, if you are doing these things, reconsider it, because it really hurts people sometimes. And remember to like, subscribe, and enter the giveaway. It is in my last video that I just uploaded. And I'm going to be giving away a rare Viking helmet, so make sure to enter. You put your username down below, your status, non-member or member, and what your favorite Animal Jam plant is. So make sure to enter that and comment what you thought about this video. Okay, bye!